welcome back. This is your favorite Osmosis FX, and right away we want to take a look at DXY. I want to take a look at DXY and we want to see what DXY has for us. So as it is going, we would love to see how DXY is putting up what are the ultimate goals for DXY for this week. This week I dropped a video about here that DXY should come in here and drop. That happened. DXY came into my zone and DXY dropped. So presently we are let's go down to weekly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So presently we are in this area for DXY on the weekly. You can see, let me zoom in so that you can see what's going on. DXY is making a lot of wave. It's a good one. I like what DXY is doing presently, so I'm in support, and I'm in support of what DXY is doing. Presently I'm really looking forward to seeing the price sell. Now, if you saw what I posted last week, my major position for DXY is to take out these two lows, and it did take out these two lows, but I didn't see a lot of impulsive sell in this. Like, I'm expecting this week to close bearish, but as you can see, it did so, but came back and started rallying around, which was not a good one. So I was not really happy with the output of it, because I was expecting so much from DXY and DXY didn't do so much. So let's see what we have for this weekend. So still, after the break of this low, I expect a retracement back here, but I wasn't expecting an immediate retracement back into this hole, and the reason is being because we have a lot of gaps to fill at this bottom here. We have a lot of gaps to fill, and I feel like DXY is supposed to use the opportunity to fill all those gaps. So we have a lot of gaps to fill below, and if we are looking for anywhere to buy, I'm not looking to buy at this stage because there's no demand there. So for two reasons, we need to come to this zone to buy, or we need to come to this zone to sell. So we are stuck in the middle of who is the champion between these two legs now. That's where we are stuck in. So let's go to 4 hour and let's see what happened over the news on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, let's see what happened over the news, and let's see how price is going to give us information about it. Okay, so price came back into the zone. Firstly, came back with this. When I saw this, I wasn't really interested, because I was expecting something massive. I was expecting something pretty massive. So when price came back with this, I knew price needs to come back inside, because price just did a liquidity and or inducement trap. That's what price did there. So when I saw it, I knew price need to do better. I knew price need to do better. So I was really expecting a big reward. I was really expecting something big from that zone, and price came back into it, and we have a proper. I entered this trade on this bearish engulfing, a proper candlestick entry and a proper close of supply. So I entered here and I closed around here because I saw that we started to have some wicks. I knew that this wicks means it's a rejection. So if this can close a wick, no, I'm not in again, I'm out. So I closed, price came down, and I saw this move, and I knew that price is coming back for this zone that took out liquidity and break the market structure. So this zone could possibly be a continuation. And why did I use possibly is because the major liquidity on a weekly time frame has been taken out. So if we want to see a move, we should see a corrective move back into a proper supply, and this is not a proper supply anymore. But because of the way price has started to extend funds from this zone to this zone, and it keeps extending. But I'm not putting 90% pressure on this zone anymore, and the reason is being because this zone should have dropped massively. If you take a look at my target, look at my target, this zone should have dropped massively down here. This first move I made should have dropped massively down here, but I didn't see that move, and I wasn't happy because I didn't see that move, because I was expecting a fantastic move, and I didn't see the fantastic move. So I kept bothering myself about what should happen and what not should happen. But it's all good. The market has its days, and sometimes you just have to follow up on what the market is doing. It's not a crime, but it's surely a good one to stick around. This is Asian session we are going into, so I expect price to drop a little, then we should come and take the highs and properly move price in order. But let's just see how it goes. So I won't foresee any movement for now. I'll only say let's see how it goes from here, because this is the candlestick that swept liquidity and changed character. So let's see how it goes from this candlestick, because it still looks like we are still in this zone, but just a couple pips away from the zone. So it's not a bad one. Let's just see how it goes. That's just where we are presently, and it doesn't really look bad to me. It doesn't really look bad. It looks very good to me. So it's a good one. Let's see how it goes, and let's see what price has to offer in this zone, which is a good zone. So on daily, let's just take a preview of what daily is looking like on daily. Now if you can see on daily, we have a lot of move here. We have liquidity here, we have liquidity in this zone, we have a lot of zone here. Price have taken this, and price is flipping over it. So daily is still showing me that I should still expect some sell setups, and you can see also daily told me that there's a liquidity here to target, and there's still some supply inside the zone to target again. Now with daily view, I could probably say that price has cleared out all this liquidity, and price is coming down here confidently. Why? Because order flow here, order flow here, order flow continuation here, and this last order flow has been taken. Even if you have a reaction here, has been taken. So this gives me a better clue that we are still selling, and this is a massive drop. So if I say, where should my target be for the sell? This is the first high, this is the low, so use this low. So if I enter here, my target should be here, which is probably this liquidity. So it gives me more confidence to say I'm still selling before I can see price come back. I still need to get to this place or this place. This is another reason why I'm still looking for more sales. I should have looked for a retracement, but when my feed gives me 100%, I like to take profit here. I like to see price come here. So it still gives me a notion that, guy, calm down, we're still selling. So that's what now make me cool and say, okay, if you are still selling, then let me find more sell entries. Let me find some space in the market that I can see possibility of selling in the market. So the possibility of selling now goes back to 4 hour, not on a daily anymore. Possibility of selling is now on a 4 hour, and here it is. This is the last liquidity sweep and the change of character with an impulsive move. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candlesticks in that zone, which is a good one. So if price comes back to it, I want to see price drop. So in here, I'm still looking for sell setups for DXY, and I believe you guys are also looking for sell setups. So let's see how Friday, which is today, is. And also let's check, do we have any news for today, which is Friday? Let's see, what news do we have for today, Friday? This Thursday. Let me go to Friday so that we could use the news we have for Friday to see if we will have more impulsive move on the sell, and what time should we be looking for the movement to happen. Alright, let's see what Friday is talking. Today is still 18 because it's not 12 noon here, but I'm looking forward to seeing a strong okay, let me go down to calendar since Friday, sorry, I had card news, GDP, and I pressed something, then FOMC. Friday, GDP and card news 1:30. 1:30 is New York. Card news is surely going to affect USD. So that is a positive note that I might visit a news, which is New York section is going to be the session that is going to help the sell setups to actually go the way we want. Alright guys, I think that's that on the XY for now. I'm still bearish on the XY. Before I can see a buy setup on the XY, then I want to see a flip of this zone. If I see a flip of this zone, then I'm confident that market has switched and is ready to retrace. But for now, if market should give me a good reaction just like the previous one, market comes in, market might come in deeper, whatever he wants to do, market might still come in a little bit more deeper. Yeah, it happens sometimes. It comes in deep, sometimes it weeks out last man and started to drop. So it happens a lot of times. So be patient with the trade and risk what you can lose. You know, when you risk a trade, know that you have lost the money. That's just the secret. So don't put all your life saving in one trade. There's a lot of opportunities in the market day in, day out, guys. Day in, day out. All right, I think I'm done with the XY for now. I'm just looking at this to drop, but most definitely I'll wait for New Year session. the US section will give me something good. All right guys, see you in the next one. Love you.